The warehouse across the road used to be one of the main storage areas for the barrels that they used to transport Plymouth Gin. They'd roll it across the road, roll it up this way here, where we've got a platform, and that platform is actually a lift. It's operated by water. So then they just open the handle at the top where they pump water up, pump the lift up, and roll them into the still house to turn them into gin. Plymouth Gin's been made on the same site since 1793, so we are actually standing in the oldest gin distillery in the country. Originally it was built by some friars, and it was also in the 1620 when the Pilgrim Fathers were looking to sail across the Atlantic. All the men stayed in this building before they sailed across. As we walk into the still house, we're actually surrounded by vats on our right, which is where we store the gin. Most of them are glass still lines that have been here since about 1910. The still where Plymouth Gin's made goes back to about 1855. When it runs off through the spirit safe, and the spirit safe really all it is a sampling point. It enables us to check that what we're doing is correct. When you're testing the sample, what you're looking for are the building blocks that make the gin. So you want the citrus at the beginning, you want the juniper and coriander in the middle, and then at the end of it you want the roots to be coming through like Angelica and Orris. No taste, it's all smell. This is where we make sloe gin, and we're surrounded by containers where we put the sloe berries in, and then we put the Plymouth Gin in, we put the water in, and we put the sugar in. One of the indicators that we use to know when the sloe gin's ready is alcohol is actually lighter than water. So in the initial part of the process, they suck in alcohol. So therefore, when we add the water, they float. And then basically, once the water replaces some of the alcohol, they sink down to the bottom. You know, smell and taste are really quite fundamental to our daily lives. And nature's really good at giving you really interesting flavours and really interesting smells. When you're working with a recipe that's 213 years old, yeah, it's not my recipe, but it is me to make sure that it keeps going for another 200 years. And the only way to achieve that is to make sure that I have a fundamental understanding of how these flavours work.